is entitled Symptoms and Causes of Stomach Paralysis. Medically is termed or is called gastroparesis. And when we say gastroparesis, gastro means about the stomach. Paresis, it means paralysis or weakness. So the key thing here is that when you eat, you chew, it goes down through the food pipe into the stomach. From the stomach, there must be a real time, limited time for the content of the stomach to pass on to the small intestines, where most of the nutrients are taken from the food and of course water absorbed before it goes to the next stage, that is the large intestine, for minerals and further water to be reabsorbed, and then before the leftover is termed stool to get to your rectum for bowel movement, right? But unfortunately, the time at which the stomach is supposed to empty into the small intestine is well delayed, because the stomach cannot move well. We call that motility, movement, which is controlled by special nerve called vagus nerve. The vagus nerve, possibly because it's damaged or is injured, it cannot make the stomach move well. So the content of the food in the stomach may be there for a long time, and maybe at some point some parts of the food may get to the small intestine, some could be left behind that could get hardened. It's called biswell, and that can get stuck in your stomach and cause further complications of digestion. Normally the person can feel nauseated or nausea and vomit because of that. So we're looking at the symptoms now and the complications associated with our stomach paralysis. Okay, now, so the first symptom here, as I mentioned, is nausea and vomiting is a key thing which we have to take note of. And then after, you should put about 5-6 symptoms together to know what is going on. The next is what is called regurgitation. When we say regurgitation, it simply means spitting up. It means some whole pieces of undigested food may come up into your mouth. Okay, so that is also another symptom for you to know. The next symptom is you may experience indigestion. And how do you know that you're experiencing indigestion? Normally after eating, you feel pain or discomfort. The next is you may feel bloated. You have a bloated stomach, feeling of tightness or pressure or fullness in your belly. All right. The next symptom is you feeling full very quickly. So you eat a little bit and you feel very full. And when you feel full, you are full for a long time. The whole day you feel full and you don't have any appetite. So loss of appetite is then another symptom here, because of the food still sitting in your stomach and not to be emptied into the small intestine. The next symptom is acid reflux and heartburn. Because of the content of the food in the stomach for a long time, pressure may build up to cause that covering the stomach to open up a little bit for acid to get through the food pipe and cause burning sensation on your chest. That's called the acid reflux. Okay, so remember, we don't have too much acid in the stomach. With age, we rather have a decreased amount of acid. The next symptom here, which we have to take note, or the next complication, is what we call the hiatal hernia. You see that hiatal hernia is something that can cause stomach paralysis. We are now talking about what can cause stomach paralysis. So hiatal hernia, so hernia can cause your stomach to paralyze, or it can damage the vagus nerves. The women that are pregnant, of course, can exert some pressure on the vagus nerve. Smoking can weaken, of course, your stomach and it can also cause acid reflux as well. And then you see, when you eat and then you lie down, especially in the evening, it can also cause this problem that is called the acid reflux. It can cause that. I'm talking about acid reflux, but also it can also contribute to problems with the stomach. All right. Now, what other symptoms can we experience when we have stomach paralysis? Your blood sugar levels can go down suddenly, and then individuals can feel shaky because of very low sugar levels. Okay. Another symptom of stomach paralysis is weight loss. Okay, because you don't get enough nutrient from the food you eat, especially that it is not going to the small intestines, that can actually cause you to lose weight. So that's another symptom. And the other symptom is this biswall, that is the leftover food that gets hardened in the stomach. That actually can be a complicated issue and can cause nausea and loss of appetite, which can be chronic actually. But at this point, let's see the causes, the real causes, or the contributors to this damage to the vagus nerve. Okay, we know that the vagus nerve controls the stomach, but what contributes to the damage here? Diabetes type 1 and type 2. Surgery can contribute to that. Infections or viral or bacterial infection can cause that. Autoimmune disease, of course, can attack this vagus nerve, unfortunately, when you have autoimmune disease. Drugs like blood pressure medication or steroids, that is anti-inflammatory drugs, can also cause damage to the nerves as well. So you see, nothing just happens. If you are listening to me and you have paralysis of the stomach or any chronic problem in your system, it could be digestive system problem or cardiovascular problem or kidney problem or hepatitis or whatever chronic disease, it could be you or anybody. Just a one phone call away and your life will never be the same. Give me a call. When you're calling outside the UK, it's a WhatsApp number. It's +44 738 464 7300. If you call it within the UK, it's 0738 464 7300. If you want to learn more about my videos or presentations, you can go to my YouTube channel, put in Dr. James Natural Link, Dr. James Natural Link. When you go there, subscribe and support me, okay, and share the videos there. Be a blessing to somebody, and God will